First, before anything, I want to thank every single one of you guys that has donated through my fundraiser on my YouTube channel. I'm raising money for the Born This Way Foundation for Pride Month, and I decided to start it a little bit early. I know Pride Month actually doesn't begin until tomorrow, and because of you guys, we have already raised over $300, which is amazing, and that's just through YouTube. So seriously, thank you guys so much. By the end of June, the goal is to have over $1,000, which supports the mental health of young people. Again, thank you guys so much. We have another hint, this one coming through at 5:49 p.m. It's been about 3 hours since this post, and I was going to jump straight onto my computer and film, but then I realized that I had already filmed like 4 videos for the day, and now this is going to be the 5th one. So the goal here is this is the final video of the day. I wanted to wait a couple hours just to see if any other gurus posted any cryptic messages, if there were any stragglers out there that would come through during the later hours of the day. Because you have to keep in mind, these gurus, even if they're working from home, they're 3 hours behind where I'm at, and I'm on the East Coast. So it's still 5:30 p.m. because it's 8:30 here. So there still could be some more stuff coming through later in the evening for them. But after waiting some time, we just have this one cryptic message. This one translates to 10 parts wolfbane to 3 parts moon petal. This one for sure has to be the most interesting one that we've seen thus far. Waffle asks, isn't wolfbane from Realm of Magic or vampires? And another simmer confirms vampires. I'm seeing pack integration. I'm seeing it in screaming color. I don't know too much about werewolf lore. Like I've said previously in many videos, it isn't personally my thing. It isn't my interest. So I'm not super educated on it. I don't know all the ins and outs, all the little details. So I'm really relying on you guys in the community to kind of guide me as to what all of this could mean. Too Much Basil on Twitter says that wolfbane is also very prominent in werewolf lore. It's absolutely 100% werewolves. At this point, the Sims team just announced the darn pack and dropped the trailer. What are you doing at this point? These aren't even hints anymore. It's a freaking dead giveaway. What I want to know, and I was actually thinking about this earlier, why haven't none of those gaming websites leaked any of this yet? Why have there been no listings for this game pack found literally anywhere online yet? I've been looking around and I haven't seen a single thing. And normally when we're this close to a pack being released, when we're getting up to the teasing and all of that stuff, leaks start popping up everywhere. So now I'm starting to wonder, is the Sims team really behind all of the leaks? And are they truly trying to give this one a perfect rollout with no leaks? What do you guys think about that? I just find it funny. Most packs do leak in advance before they're announced, but seeing as now we have no leaks and they're going insane with the hints, I'm starting to put 2 and 2 together. What if there really is a plot twist? Like, what if we are going to get werewolves, but what if they squeeze another occult into this game pack as well? I mean, I can totally see them doing that for something like an expansion, but for a game pack, I mean, we got spellcasters on their own with Realm of Magic, we got vampires on their own with vampires, and it would only make sense to have werewolves on their own with the werewolves game pack. So if they were to squeeze another occult in, they probably wouldn't be as detailed, especially if we are getting a new world. But I don't know. There definitely are signs that maybe we could be getting fairies with werewolves too. The Spooky Simmer speaks more on this. If it's Century of Conflict, the more obvious thought would be werewolves versus vampires. But seeing as they don't usually tie new packs to previous packs that hard, maybe this pack isn't just werewolves. Maybe werewolves and fairies, or maybe werewolves versus humans. Katie responds, I've seen it before. Fairies versus werewolves pack, cause they both have ties to the moon and fight over its power. They'd both fit Mooncaster as a title, and I just don't want a separate pack for every occult. This user shares a passage. These same forest spirits seems to have given people the magical belts they used to turn into wolves. In France, werewolves would transform by going into fairy pools during the full moon, which would also seem to indicate that the fairies were involved in this transformation somehow. Finally, there were werewolves who were clearly shaman figures, again connecting them to the world of fairy. However, despite a few vague connections, it's hard to say exactly what this relationship was at what time. All we truly have is 19th century understanding of the idea of werewolves, which pretty much ignores the existence of anything but devils. Even though I think that this route is less likely to occur, it's still a possibility though. Now, coming over to my channel, you guys left some very interesting theories. Simply awful comments. My theory is that the spellcasters we have and the, in quotes, mooncasters in this pack used to be the same group. However, there was a rebellion. This rebellion was led by Greg and was caused because Greg and his supporters were extremely paranoid of the vampires and decided to take action, but the spellcasters refused to fight as they would rather settle their matters peacefully. Anyway, after this rebellion, the two groups separated completely and the mooncasters tried to find a way to fight the vampires. However, they knew they couldn't beat them with their current strength, so they searched ways to gain more power, which is when they discovered a dark magic that involves the moon. This magic did in fact give them great power, but with a catch of turning them into ferocious beasts, werewolves. It's a great theory, but it also kind of implies that Realm of Magic would like be a necessity or a requirement for this new game pack, and I doubt that the Sims team would do that. If they ever did that, there would be an uproar. I can already tell that without a doubt, there are going to be integrations between the two. This is one of my favorite comments, probably a hint. One of the decoded messages said, "Beware of Greg." It could be an oxymoron. Also, in folklore, Greg means shepherd who protects his sheep from things. All of this stuff has deeper meaning in folklore, so I'm sure that the Sims team is referencing that. And who would these sheep need protecting from? Take a wild guess. Wolves. Exactly. Oh my god, no, Simon. That was literally one of my first thoughts when I saw that clue. Beware of Greg. The first thing I thought was, oh my god, beware of dog. Dog, wolf, there's correlation there. Why is this going so much deeper than I ever thought it would go? Are we really reaching, or do you guys think the Sims team really meticulously planned for this to go this deep? I don't know why, but I feel like they did, or else they wouldn't be posting a million of these things everywhere and really dragging the promotion of this pack out before it's even revealed or announced. It was also mentioned that apparently there's a full moon in exactly 2 weeks from today on June 14th. When does that fall? That falls on a Tuesday. So either the pack might be released that day or the trailer could be dropped and it could be revealed that day. So maybe from now, when we're getting these little cryptic hints up until that point, we're gonna be getting more teasers, or maybe the announcement could come this week or next week and we can get a bunch of early demos. Maybe we're getting the live stream. We haven't had one of those deep dive live streams in a minute. We're probably gonna get one of those eventually. I can see that either coming next week or the following week, but something is going to happen on that week of the 14th when that full moon occurs. It just has to. Also notice how exactly 1 week before the full moon, it's a first quarter, June 7th, which is also a Tuesday. That's 1 week from today, the full moon being 2 weeks from today. I wouldn't be surprised if a big event for this pack happened for first quarter as well. Maybe the trailer drop or the announcement or the live stream. I'm seriously loving all of the speculation and discussion that's happening around all of these teasers right now. I actually mentioned this in a reply to someone else. All of this, to be honest, really brings the community together, and this is really what all of us need. It's so fun, it's so intriguing and interesting, and just getting to hear other people's opinions and what they think it can mean, and then comparing it to others, and then combining ideas. Even if all of us were wrong, it's still so much fun to do. But at this point, I doubt all of us are going to be wrong, because I really do think this is going way deeper than we think. And I do think we are going to get way more than what we've received the past 48 hours or so from them. Maybe not in the form of more decoded messages, maybe other hints and teasers as well. And I do expect them to start sharing pictures soon too. We're probably gonna get sneak peeks of the new world and all that stuff, but I don't think that that's gonna be the first thing to come. I think that will come a little bit later on, most likely. I love you all so much. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts and speculation below. And this will probably be it from me for the night, but maybe not, I don't know. I will most likely see you tomorrow because there is probably gonna be something that happens. I love you, take care, happy simming. Starting now and for every single upload in June during Pride Month, I'll be raising money for the Born This Way Foundation. In case you didn't know, the Born This Way Foundation supports the mental health of young people and works with them to build a kinder and braver world. Through high-impact programming, youth-led conversations, and strategic cross-sectorial partnerships, the foundation aims to make kindness cool, validate the emotions of young people, and eliminate the stigma surrounding mental health. You can learn more at bornthisway.foundation. This video was brought to you by my supporters on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you'd like to join my community over there, a link is below. Thank you for watching.